And so off the tip, it's New York.
What's up, y'all? This is NBA 2K17. The Chicago Bulls at the New York Knicks, y'all. Doing a little quick game, playing with the Knicks. See how they is and shit. You know, adjusted the slider sets a little bit with the offense and defense shooting slider sets. So my slider sets are in progress. So enjoy the game, y'all.
Willis Reed certainly coming out of the tunnel. That's something you hear from generation to generation. And then obviously the drafting of Patrick Ewing.
And we know the Knicks won the very first ever draft lottery back in 1985. They selected Patrick Ewing. What a huge moment for that franchise.
Oh, Kevin, it was one of those years where you had a surefire #1 pick. Ewing went on to play 15 years with the Knicks, 11 times reaching the All-Star game. Never did win the breakthrough title, however.
Now here's Rondo. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Wade. Pulls up. And it's good.
Oh,
with
wow.
time running down on the shot clock. And the Knicks with possession. Pass to Porzingis from the arc. Chicago grabs the miss.
What a great opportunity. Nice open look. You'll take those anytime you can get an uncontested
shot.
Wade against Lee. Wade outside, and Courtney Lee gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Butler. There's a good screen. And it's Rondo in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Rose. Over in the corner, Lee. A three-pointer off the mark. New York on D. Wade dishes to Rondo. Lopez kicks to Butler. Outside Rondo. Lock at 6. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And finished off by Noah.
You know, you love your star players making others better, and Melo with the vision there.
And so here is Chicago. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Lopez outside. Pass to Wade. Back to Lopez. Yep, it counts.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Let's hope that's never the plan, and certainly not this early in the game. You don't want to let him get on a roll. That can make a long night for you.
Here's Rose. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Noah, the pass to Anthony. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Anthony's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, just such a high percentage look, but with Melo, it's almost just a given. Tough to stop.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Cans the 12-footer. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Rose kicks to Porzingis. To the paint. It's tipped.
That's my bad.
Lopez with the steal. Here's Wade. And the layup falls.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to shoot.
Now here's Rose. He feeds it to Noah. Back to Rose. It's stolen by Rondo.
Fuck.
And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Here's Butler. Noah with the block. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Butler kicks to Rondo. It's rebounded by New York.
Yeah, terrific all-around effort from the defense. They were not going to let him finish over them.
Rose
Come on.
The Bulls leading by 3. Outside Rondo. Outside Butler. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game. Sharon Grant, he's checked in for Chicago.
I think Brown's face got fucked up.
On defense, the Knicks. Butler with the ball. Now Anthony defending. 6 on the shot clock. Anthony against Butler. And again, Chicago. No good. Knicks trail by 3. You know, Greg, when Jimmy Butler is out there, you have to be aware of just how explosive a player he can be. When he turns it on and gets in that groove and feels the rhythm, he can completely take over a game with this score.
Zingis, come on, man.
I'm sure you remember that 53-point outburst he had last season. Butler has games where he has everything that kind of just falls into place. And he gets his scores in so many ways, but usually when he goes off, it's because he's getting to the free throw line.
Now here's Lee. Following the miss by Porzingis. The feed to Anthony. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I did speak with Fred Hoiberg. He said they've been working much better together at the offensive end. He said, we're functioning as a unit now instead of just individuals. It's something we've worked on every day in practice. We want that flow to continue to develop. We'll see if they can keep that going tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Hey, an interesting thing to address before the game.
Yeah, and clearly the coach has been hammering home the point to his guys that good shot selection is absolutely key.
You know, quality looks lead to quality shots and field goal percentage. So I am sure that's what coach is looking for in terms of strategy.
Bulls balling.
And here are the Bulls now. The Knicks making the shot. Butler attacking. Back to Lopez. Stolen by Noah. And now in transition is Lee. Here we go.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Knicks have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with. And really, you got to commend the Bulls for the success they've had in the draft. You look at that roster, you see a ton of big minute players who were drafted by the Bulls. They've done a great job of finding players to fill roles within that team.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
I thought he had it for a second. Barely bounced off his fingertips.
Chicago with the ball. Wade kicks to Gibson. Just his first attempt. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And with the Bulls and their draft success, a lot of it has come with picks, Greg, later on in the draft.
Yeah, the last lottery pick the Bulls had was Derrick Rose. Not a bad one there. But since then, they've drafted or made trades on draft day to find a ton of...
Hustle up. Let's figure this out now. Let's go. We've got to improve our offensive execution, gentlemen. If we want to beat these guys, we have to stay disciplined and get good looks at the rim. Use the clear advantage we have down low and post them up. Make them prove to us that they can stop us on the block. Understood? Here we go. Let's get some buckets now.
The other.
Yeah, I think that the gap is significant. Vastly different games. I like to say I cover 3 different sports, even though they all are only basketball. Women's basketball is at an entirely different point in its history. To me, the college men's game, you know, the skill level is there, and increasingly it's getting better. But not on the floor at any one point are 5 guys, all of whom have the athleticism or the skill set to make it to the NBA. What's striking to me about the NBA is on any given trip up the floor, and in all likelihood on the vast majority of them, you're going to see something special.
That is so true. Mirotic is checked in for Taj Gibson. Hit by Lee. Here's Anthony. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
When Melo's rolling, you can put 2, 3 hands up and contest, and it won't matter. He's just that good.
And here is Grant. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Wade against Lee. Lee with the block. Here's Rose. Passes it to Noah. To the middle. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You know, Carmelo has had success playing at that power forward or the, quote, skill 4 role. It certainly fits the direction this league is trending.
And Doris for Melo playing the 4, he can really pick apart those bigger, slower defenders on the perimeter.
Yeah, you know, I think he's been a little bit, Kevin, hesitant to absorb that wear and tear inside. With some of the knee and the back issues he's dealt with, you can absolutely understand why.
Both teams will make substitutions. And it's
Tied up.
tied
Let's
up
go.
with that one.
You know, that's an interesting point about Carmelo, one of the most prolific free throw shooters in the history of the game. Spends a lot of time at the stripe.
Now here's McDermott. 17-foot shot on the way. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
It sure did seem like the Knicks were really wedded to the idea of playing the triangle. And you wonder with the hiring of Coach Jeff Hornacek, it seems like they're pivoting to a more flexible approach. He really was a surprise pick, though. People didn't see this coming.
Thomas checked in for Anthony. And Doris, when you look at Jeff Hornacek, how does he fit this Knicks team?
Well, I think, Kevin, they say they hired him because of his intellect for the game. And certainly he was a cerebral player in his day, a great shooter. The Knicks have been a below average in 3-point attempts in terms of the new trend. I expect him to open that up a bit more.
The defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
I mean, easily prevented points if they just attacked the boards the way they should have.
Here's Valentine following the score by New York. Lopez outside.
You shoot it, baby.
Just 4 to shoot.
Oh, not you.
McDermott, no one around him. He can't get it to go. So New York will take it the other way. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Valentine. Inside. It's deflected. And stolen by Valentine. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Here's Mirotic. They get the rebound. The dish to Grant. He kicks it to Valentine. Here's Mirotic. And again, Chicago. No good. The Knicks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Outside Holiday. He dishes it to Jennings. Here's Kuzminskis. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Never saw that. Basket interference? Why the fuck he would have jumped up for that shit? That's crazy. Wow. This game is
Jennings
unreal.
against Grant. Feeds it to Lopez. Mirotic the screen. McDermott for 3. Hits the three-point
Oh, good
bomb.
screen.
You know,
Jesus.
how about the big fella making the right play there to create that bucket?
Knicks trail by 3. Jennings with the ball. Down low. Here's Kuzminskis. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know, you figured that Dwayne Wade might be a player to finish his career playing for just one team, the Miami Heat. But in the end, things just ended bitterly. Wade had taken less money in the past so the Heat could win titles. I mean, he was done playing for a discount, and the Bulls, boy, did they step up.
And with the trade of Derrick Rose and the departure of Pau Gasol, it seemed like the Bulls might look to rebuild and go young. Then they reverse course and get Chicago native Dwayne Wade.
And don't forget the deal for Rajon.
What?
They're taking kind of a blended approach. Not a lot of three-point shooting in that backcourt. So it'll be interesting to see how all these pieces fit together.
Getting bullshit calls.
Knocked loose, taken away by Holiday. Here's Jennings. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Wow. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago. An average number in that regard.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Well, Doris, of course, we all know you've had a chance to meet and interview so many coaches and players throughout the NBA. What are some of the best things about that?
Yeah, I think maybe the most surprising thing about interviewing NBA players in particular is they are very much like you and I. There are periods of great confidence, but if they start to struggle, just like you and I, their confidence can come and go, and they need positive reinforcement. I think the thing I've learned is most often NBA players, aside from the great and sort of distinguishing skill, they are people first and foremost.
Now here's McDermott. Jaren Grant missing his last shot. Lopez kicks to McDermott. Bulls moving the ball around. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And guys,
physical.
I grew up in the New York area during the Knicks' heyday. There was nothing better than watching Patrick Ewing do his thing in the proud Knicks jersey.
And he can't get the first one. And Doris, in the Patrick Ewing era, it was more of a physical game. And of course, you played Big East basketball as a point guard. Did you like to play a physical ball game?
You know what I'd like to see in the current NBA, Kevin? I didn't necessarily love the hand-to-hand combat of the 1990s era, but I also would like to see it be allowed to be a bit more physical than it is in today's day and age. Meet me in the middle, Kevin, and I'll be a happy woman. Boy, what a pass. That assist was right on target. That's why his teammates absolutely love playing with this guy.
Now here's McDermott. Lopez kicks to Valentine. Five on the clock. This is to Grant. And again, unable to change momentum here. Jennings in the corner. Hits it from three-point range. And the Knicks lead by 7.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
Grant dishes to Valentine. Kicks it to Mirotic. To the inside. Now the pass to Valentine. And the jumper falls for him. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The drive by Jennings. Good D by Lopez.
Just getting a hand in the face makes all the difference. That was the case there.
Grant kicks to McDermott. Pass to Valentine. Grant dishes to Mirotic. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Impossible to block that shot with the size difference. He had a very good look at the rim.
Now here is Holiday. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. From 10 feet out, and too long on the shot. Here's Kuzminskis. Fires from deep. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. New York
it's a physical
lead by
game.
3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
But yeah, y'all, this game is awesome. I'm loving NBA 2K17, man. It's fucking sick. I'm getting my league like a motherfucker. They did some good updates on my league, man. I like the updates they did on my league. Loving it. So it's gonna be some good shit. And my slider sets is in progress. I'm just working on my slider sets. So far I did the offense and defensive shooting. But right now I'm playing on Superstar and how they set it up. To use on 50 and that's computers on 54. Shooting, that's in real. So I fixed that up. It's looking good so far. As you can see by the score. Rondo hurt.
Bulls trail by 3. So for Chicago right now, Mirotic and Gibson up front. D-Wade out there with Rajon Rondo. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. And the officials call a traveling violation. The Knicks leading by 3. Anthony, the pass to Rose. They set the screen. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Rose has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for New York. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we know Jimmy Butler made a big bet on himself back in 2014. He turned down the Bulls' 4-year, $44 million contract extension offer and paid off. After a breakthrough season, he signed a new contract, a max deal for 5 years and $95 million. Instead of his decision, I was nervous. I'm not going to lie to you, but everything I put myself through, I knew what I was capable of.
He's come a long way, David. Thank you.
You know, power and finesse, that is the essence of Carmelo
Rondo
Anthony's offensive brilliance.
Gibson the screen to the paint, poked loose. And Porzingis, here we go. Not enough on that one as it misses.
He doesn't have a polished inside game by any means, but that's an opportunity he should convert.
Butler kicks to Gibson. Pass to Rondo. Here's Mirotic, and finished off by Mirotic.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
And you can blame it on a terrible defensive breakdown, one that could possibly swing the momentum here.
And the Knicks with possession here. The Bulls getting the bucket. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The next hip shot, 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. First free throw is good. You've seen the role of positions change so much, Doris. Do you think traditional centers are something that is falling now out of favor?
I mean, you think about traditional low post, back to the basket centers. And I'll go back as far as George Mikan, Bill Russell. Now you transition to Patrick Ewing, Hakeem Olajuwon, guys who played with their back to the basket. That certainly seems to be increasingly a rarity. You do have them. DeMarcus Cousins is a guy who can do that, but you can also have a guy who faces up to 25, 30 feet at times. So I think what we're seeing is an evolution to big men who are skilled. And I wonder, Kevin, from your perspective, how much do the Kevin Garnett's and Dirk Nowitzki's, who at power forward spot, sort of change the way the big man overall was looked at?
Well, those 2 players in particular, I thought, had great mentors. They had guys like the Kevin McHale's, people that would take them and work with them on those types of things. The big man shooting outside, to me, becomes just extraordinary. And I think these European kids have kind of led the way in that move for the big to stretch and shoot. And your mouth is agape just watching what they're doing.
Yeah, and I've had basketball coaches tell me at every level of the game, college basketball and the NBA, that there's nothing more valuable in the sport than a big man who can be a 3-tool player.
Oh, what?
Dribble, pass, and shoot.
I never saw that before. That's crazy.
Here's Rondo. A basket good off the assist from Wade.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Now here's Lee. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. He feeds it to Rose. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. New York needs to get off a shot. Hernan Gomez, no good. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Butler sets a screen for Rondo. Here's the floater.
Oh, he got it.
Wade. Wade's got the game tied up here for Chicago.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Rose dishes to Lee. Outside Anthony. Passes it to Porzingis. New York, no good that time either. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Yeah, with the score this tight, someone has to come over and take the charge, or at least contest the shot.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
You know, I think some of it may be a matter of X's and O's, but a lot of it is matching the effort level of your competition.
Joakim Noah's checked in for Porzingis. Tony Snell's checked in for Chicago. Now here's Rose. He has 5. Hernan Gomez.
Come on, baby, get them shits.
Here's Noah, and finished off by Noah.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound, a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
You know, it's an invaluable asset to have. He's as tenacious down there as anyone.
And that's a smart foul there. Instead of giving up the easy deuce, send him to the line.
One thing the Bulls have to deal with that is unique to their franchise, Greg, is a extremely high expectation factor from their fan base.
And when you have a rich franchise history like the Bulls, it's a double-edged sword. Fans can always look back at the great years in the 90s, but they'll always long for a return to those days. And sometimes the expectations can be too much.
Here's Rose. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Rose has got 4 points now in the quarter. Chicago trailing here. Rondo kicks to Gibson. There's the feed to Mirotic. Back to Gibson. Stolen by Rose. For the finish. And the dunk by Rose.
And that's the Derrick Rose of old. Full speed ahead and bursting to the rim.
Yeah, Rose got 3 steals.
Now Rondo. There's the dish to Snell.
Oh,
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will
Take
take
it.
it the other way. New York leading by 4. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Outside Rose. Rose double team. He tries for 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Gibson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Snell kicks to Rondo. Stolen by Rose. Here's Noah. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Knicks have been shooting right around 75% of the line. 9 of 12 so far. That one is off.
And guys, you have to be able to knock down your free throws. Struggling with that this quarter. Good way to let your opponent back in the game.
McDermott's checked in for Chicago. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. Here's Snell. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And again, no good by Chicago. Rondo against Rose. Noah the screen. Got a piece of it. Lee outside. Anthony in the corner. He kicks it to Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hernan Gomez passes to Rose. And the dunk by Rose.
And one of the all-time high risers at the point guard position, Derrick Rose can still throw it now.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to...
I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we wanted more than them. Do not give them any life out there. Understood? We got this.
Some medical attention.
Chicago making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Gibson. And it's Valentine in for Dwayne Wade. Now here's Rondo. Lopez a screen. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Rondo.
outside. His face is
shot's
injured
hitting
and
on
he
another
fucking holding
level
his
here in a
face.
second. I mean, it's looking effortless now.
They set the screen. Here's Jennings. And here is Valentine. Shoots from 14. It's hauled in by Thomas. He dishes it to Jennings. It's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Get that shit out of
switch here. Grant's checked in. Outside Jennings. Lock at 6. Here's Kuzminskis. He's covered by Grant. Some solid defense from Grant. Feeds it to Snell. Back to Grant. Dishes to Snell. In the corner, Valentine with it. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Noah. And Holiday kicks to Thomas. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Lopez has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Valentine. Defense is right there. And again, no good by Chicago.
Boy, coach drew up a great play to get the wide open look. Perfect shot in that situation. He thought he had it.
Outside Holiday. This one for 3. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. And the Knicks lead by 7.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Grant outside. Here's McDermott. Kicks it to Lopez.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there, probably until the 3rd quarter.
To the paint. Here's Snell. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Jennings with the ball. Noah with a screen on Grant. Jennings dishes to Noah and finished off by Noah.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Valentine kicks to Lopez. Here's Snell. He's guarded by Thomas. Here's Grant. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Kuzminskis the pass to Thomas. Jennings dishes to Thomas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
Fuck.
And New York making a change here. O'Quinn's checked in. Bulls trail by 7. Grant outside. And at the top of the key, McDermott. 1:51 left in the 2nd quarter. Here's Lopez, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
You know, skilled free throw shooter for his size, so you love Lopez getting to the line. Robin Lopez signed a nice 4-year contract in the summer of 2015. And, you know, for a player who's so unselfish on the hardwood, it is great to see him be rewarded.
And Doris, you mentioned Robin Lopez's unselfishness, beloved by his teammates, certainly.
I don't know how you couldn't love him, Kevin. This is a guy who does all the dirty work, right? Boxes out, sets tough screens, backs him up at the rim. You know, he doesn't need the ball either. A great offensive rebounder. He'll just create his own opportunities. There isn't a player in the league who doesn't love playing with a guy like that.
The Knicks have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts. That's good from Brandon Jennings.
2K got Brandon Jennings shooting some fucked up free throws, man. I know when I play my league, I gotta fucking adjust their ratings and shit.
And he makes both free throws. Bulls trail by 7. The pass to Snell.
Oh no.
He feeds it to McDermott.
About to sneeze.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls.
Allergies.
Grant outside. Just 5 on the clock. Parked down low that
Yes,
time,
let's
and
go.
he got the 3-second clock. Butler, he's checked in for Tony Snell. New York leading by 7. Jennings kicks to Holiday. It's back to Jennings. Pass to O'Quinn. To the middle. McDermott with the steal. Here's Lopez.
Fuck out of and one.
Line with a chance to make it 3.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
You know, early in his career, Robin Lopez was a backup center, but he has grown into a quality starter. You're talking about an elite rim protector. Though he's not the quickest big man in the game, he uses his size exceptionally well.
Outside Holiday. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Grant against Jennings. There's a screen. Stolen by Thomas. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Oh shit, you bitch.
And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. Zingas is checked in for the Knicks. 24 seconds left to play in the first half. Now here's Jennings. He's got 6. Pass to O'Quinn. And O'Quinn slams it in.
The defense has nothing for that. O'Quinn using that upper body strength to clear space to the bucket.
Now Grant. Here's Lopez. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Holiday. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so we wrap up the first half. Knicks lead by 7. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Carmelo, what was the area of emphasis for your team during the first half?
Good game.
Well, we're doing it on both ends of the court. We're bucking down on the defensive end. We're sharing the ball offensively, making good plays. You know, cherishing every possession count, and we're doing that in the first half.
I know you want to keep it going in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, friends, and for the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin, with their largest deficit of the period being 6. Hey, big fella, what's your take on New York so far?
Well, I like it only because they're just not
Good
settling
shit.
for outside shots. You know, that part of the game
Well,
is
it's
pretty when
points.
it's going in. We've seen plenty of teams try that.
All right.
And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
This game is amazing, man. It's a big upgrade over NBA 2K16, man. Loving it. Don't really have to touch the sliders too much,
Welcome
just
back
a
to New
little
York
bit.
City with all its buses and cars, cabs, people, all the hustle and bustle. This is truly the city that never sleeps. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
I don't think you can let this guy run free through the paint. I mean, you got to put a body on him or he'll go wild.
Bulls trail by 7. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And New York looking at who
I
they
can't wait
got.
for the season to start, man. The
Melo
Knicks,
and
man.
Porzingis, the 2 stars at the forward spots. Rose is out there with Lee, and it's Noah in at the 5 spot. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. That's 12 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Just so fluid on all his shots. No hesitation from Melo on the catch and shoot.
Catch and shoot.
Rose
God.
against Rondo. Wade at the elbow. 5 to shoot. Inside. And the shot
Damn,
counts.
one.
He's fouled,
Oh,
and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain
Lopez come out and
control
guard and bust an
and finish
ass,
the
huh?
play.
And the return of Wade to his hometown Chicago Bulls, Greg. One of the major stories, certainly, in free agency.
Yeah, I mean, he had bigger offers on the table, but said the only real options for him were Miami or Chicago. And for a Bulls team that seemed on the verge of a rebuild, getting Wade has given them a fighting chance now in the East.
Here's Gibson, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Shooting one.
This is his third trip to the free throw line. That's good from Gibson. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Rose. Passes it to Lee. Outside, Porzingis. Noah the screen. Gibson with the steal.
Oh no, what's going
And now
on?
the fast break. Rondo with the ball. The shot's good. Rondo's got 6.
And when they desperately needed to
Time
get things
out.
turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
You know, they found a way to compose themselves on both ends of the floor, and that's what's really powered this run.
Well, after the Bulls said goodbye to Derrick Rose, you knew they were going to be in the market for a point guard. And Rajon Rondo stepped right in, and although not a direct replacement for what Rose brings, still a very strong signing. They could have done a lot worse when it comes to filling in that lead guard role.
Now here's Rose. He's got 11. The feed to Anthony. Puts it up from 7. Excellent D from Wade.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
Boy, if you're going to challenge him in the lane, you better go strong.
Outside Rondo. The dish to Wade. 6 on the shot clock. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And for Rajon Rondo, he showed GA that he was still an elite playmaker in his one-year stop in Sacramento. He felt that Chicago, now with Dwayne Wade, was the perfect fit for him.
And Rondo wasted no time when he got to Chicago. It was apparently a big part of the recruiting effort that landed the team Wade. I mean, a lot of changes for the Bulls. But overall, you have to say with Rondo and Wade as their new backcourt, they're in a great spot.
Here's Lopez. After New York gets the 3. From 17 feet out. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Anthony. New York leading by 4. Rose passes to Noah. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
First one falls for him.
Who would thought you see Joe coming on a Knicks jersey, man? That's fucking crazy. I gotta start cursing for they fucking flag my channel. I'm still cursing again, man. Oh man, YouTube went crazy with that
He hits one and
that
misses
policy. You
one each at the
can't
line.
curse on your channel, get flagged.
Bulls trail by 5.
I curse, man. I'm a military vet, man. I curse. I can help it.
Outside Butler. Rondo kicks to Lopez. And here is Butler. He has 5. Lets it go. Second chance shot. And the nice bucket inside from Lopez. Lopez has got 11.
Boy, just always aggressive under the rim. Robin Lopez earning his keep tonight.
Lee dishes to Rose. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. New York, no good that time either.
And he has slipped into a funk. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Confidence, he's lacking poise. He's forcing things that aren't there. He's just taking shots out of rhythm.
Now, here's Butler. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Outside Rose. Lee outside. Down low. Anthony throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Rajon Rondo.
You know, no surprise to see the hoop and the harm. Melo with the beautiful touch.
Mirotic is checked in for Chicago. And the free throw, no good.
When Melo first came to New York, there was an enormous amount of pressure on him, and you wonder how, at times, he can handle that so gracefully.
Now, here is Mirotic. 6 points for him. Count that one. Rose with the ball. And the pass to Hernan Gomez. Inside, Butler with the steal. 13 feet away. And the Bulls.
Oh, he got his own re. He got his own re again.
To Gibson. Outside Rondo. Gibson passes to Rondo. Goes up again. And fouled hard that time. No, get to the line and shoot two. That one's on Anthony. And for Melo, the pressure is always going to be on him, Doris, as long as he is the guy in New York.
Yeah, I like that because it shows how mentally tough Melo is, that he can still perform when so much is expected from him. And his whole career, listen, Melo has been the leader of whichever team he is on, and he's used to this kind of pressure.
Bulls trail by 4. Now here's Rondo. 7 points in the game. And Gibson kicks to Wade. Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by New York.
No question he's having a bad quarter, so somebody else needs to take charge of the scoring if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Chicago making a switch here. Snell's checked in.
Butler taking a
The
seat.
Bulls shooting the ball at 42%. Rondo on top. He's covered by Rose. Nice shot by Rondo.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
He negated size difference through sheer determination. He wasn't going to let a few extra inches bother him.
To the middle. Pass to Kuzminskis. From deep. And it's Reed with the rebound. Chicago trailing here. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, smartphones and other technology are ubiquitous nowadays.
Oh, that pick ran me
Doc
off.
Rivers says teams do pay a price. Social media and texting has absolutely hurt chemistry, he said. He recalled his championship season with the Celtics. One of the best things that happened to them was during the preseason in Italy. The players couldn't get a wireless signal, and they had to actually talk with one another. Kevin?
Yeah, that connection between players can make a difference. Thanks, David.
Might have overthought that. Not sure how he missed that one, guys.
Mirotic's shot is off.
That's what I'm saying.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Rose against Rondo. Outside Rose. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
And a guy who's averaged as many as 7 free throws a game in his career, Rose knows how to get to the line.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
Rose.
The first free throw is good. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Lee. And Rose drops them both. Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Rondo with the ball. And Jennings picks him up defensively. Rondo dishes to Gibson. Mirotic inside. Covered by Anthony. Mirotic gets the bucket.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Jennings passes to Kuzminskis. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And it's the Bulls with the ball.
Oh, he broke them.
To the middle. Knocks it loose. Right side Rose. The shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Mirotic. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Outside Anthony. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Wade with the ball. And out of bounds it is. Last touch by Mirotic.
Chuck threes, man.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for the Knicks. Justin Holiday comes in for Rose. The Bulls also changing it up. Valentine's checked in for Wade. And it's Grant in for Rajon Rondo. Jennings kicks to Holiday. He dishes it to O'Quinn. Here's Anthony. And the Knicks miss again. Bull shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Snell dishes to
Yo, what
Mirotic.
happened to our...
Takes
Oh,
the
come on,
assist and
fellas.
lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Mirotic has got 12.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now Jennings, he has 6. He kicks to Holiday, shoots it. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got his 5th assist in this one. Feeds to Snell. Dishes it to Gibson. Puts it up from 15. Herman Gomez grabs the miss.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Yeah, he gains good position, then gets out on the shooter, affects his rhythm.
They set the pick inside. And
Yeah,
there's
one.
the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. So for the Knicks, Lance Thomas comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Lee's subbed in for Justin Holiday. And a change for the Bulls. McDermott's checked in for Tony Snell.
Yeah, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the 1 miss.
New York's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Kicks it to O'Quinn. Upside Thomas. High shot from 10 feet out. And the Knicks lead by 3. Chicago's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. McDermott kicks to Grant. Jennings with the steal. Here's Lee. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Gibson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Valentine. Mirotic up top. Valentine kicks to McDermott. 5 on the clock. Here's Grant. And again, no good by Chicago. The Knicks leading by 3. Lee outside. To the paint and stolen by Mirotic. And here's the fast break. Here's Valentine, and he makes that one.
Buck.
Valentine's got his second bucket.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Grant against Jennings. He feeds it to Lee. Inside, 6 to shoot. Passes it to Jennings from deep. Rebounded by McDermott.
And close to making the defense.
They played the pick and roll good.
For the lax coverage that time.
They get it back. Makes it off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Denzel Valentine.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Jennings kicks to O'Quinn. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
What we have watched these first few seasons of his career is a steady improvement at the line for O'Quinn. He is showing he can knock them down consistently.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for New York. Porzingis is coming in for Thomas. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bulls. Butler comes in for Mirotic. That one misses.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
McDermott kicks to Butler. Grant against Jennings. Grant the pass to Valentine. Butler on the wing. Valentine setting the pick for Butler. The 19-foot shot. They grabbed their own miss.
Might have overthought that. Not sure how he missed that one, guys.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
You don't necessarily have to be explosive. For O'Quinn there with the solid frame, it's about being smart and drawing contact.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
And so O'Quinn nails both of them. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Grant dishes to Butler. McDermott kicks to Butler. Lopez, a screen on Porzingis. Butler, no good.
Ooh, he was open there, guys. I'm sure he's kicking himself that he didn't capitalize.
And there's the feed to lead. The three. No good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of three. It's the Knicks up by 2. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. The Knicks with the lead on the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. They've got Jimmy Butler. McDermott is out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Rajon Rondo. And
come on.
In at the 2
bullshit.
And the foul on Derrick Rose.
Whatever, man.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Bulls shooting the ball at 42%. Rondo kicks to Butler.
Good pass.
Good. The assist from Rondo. Butler's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
And that's not a challenge this guy's going to shy away from. He'll be calling for the ball every chance he gets.
It's stolen by Rondo. McDermott for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And Porzingis, here we go. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, he throws it down with such ease. That rim might as well be 8 feet off the ground.
And here are the Bulls now, trailing by 2. Here's Rondo. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
The dish to Noah. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And the first one drops. Mirotic is checked in for Doug McDermott. Noah hits them both. Here's Wade. And there's the pass to Mirotic. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Noah with a screen on run. Tries to save it. Here's Rose. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Dwayne Wade.
And for Derrick Rose, the question will be how much of his MVP level of play from 2011 can he recover? You'd love to see him return to that form. And the one thing about Rose is that, you know, he can still get up for the big matchups. Whenever he faces another great point guard, he seems to play at his best level and loves to push himself and is willing to step up to the challenge. Let's just hope that he can eventually get back to that all-star caliber presence he had just a few years ago.
And with Rose and his injuries, it's not easy for him to put in a workday
Oh,
every day.
good
But as you
shit.
said, he can light it up on the big stage.
Oh, he
And that
still
is
missed.
why he's such a threat. Even with his numbers being somewhat diminished, Rose knows what it takes to be a successful player at the highest level. You only wish he wasn't robbed of so much of his game due to injury.
Now Rose, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range, and it goes down 2 points.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
And so here is Chicago, 4-point game. Here's Rondo. Lopez right side. Clock at 6. Fades away. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. And it's 8 points for Wade. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Rondo against Rose. Lee outside. Yes. Rose with the assist that time. And the Knicks lead by 5.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
Rondo against Rose. Rondo kicks to Lopez. With the fadeaway. And the shot no good, a bit short.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Pass to Anthony. It's stolen by Rondo.
Oh, wow.
In transition, here come the Bulls. Stops, pops. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Rose passes to Lee. Anthony against Butler. Back to Lee.
Come on, Lee, break free, baby.
It's stolen by
Fuck.
Wade. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Rose. And a lot of players who play like Wade will have brief careers due to the stress it puts on their body. You know, Greg, Wade has had his share of injuries in his time in the NBA, but he is still putting up big numbers despite all the bumps and bruises.
That's a great point. Undersized guards take a beating when they are attacking the basket. Wade has missed a lot of games, but he's been healthy when it matters most. He's also done a good job to adjust his game to be a danger when he's not barreling through the lane.
Now here's Noah. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Outside Rose. 6 on the shot clock. Noah with a screen on Rondo.
And 1.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
No good on the free throw.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off. And the charity stripe once again proving to be the Achilles heel for him. His free throws have been way off the mark.
He dishes it to Butler to tie it up. That's
No
good
way.
from Wade on the assist by Butler. It's a tie ball game. The Knicks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Rose kicks to Lee. Pass to Porzingis. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic.
That's an example of the release point being so high, the defender has no options. You just don't see that many players, Porzingis' size, 7'2", 7'3", who can stroke the jumper the way he can.
And so he makes both from the line.
Boy, you think back to draft night, and Porzingis was roundly booed by Knicks fans when he was taken with the 4th overall pick. But that's ancient history now. I think everyone realizes the talent this young guy possesses.
And Lopez gets it to go.
You know, so easy to admire the way he works at close range. Lopez showing that nice, soft touch.
Rose kicks to Lee. feeds it to Noah. Anthony down low, defended by Butler. Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Get that shit out of here.
With the block. Lee kicks to Rose.
Oh.
Lopez with the steal. Butler in the corner. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. And there were even some rumors on draft night that Carmelo Anthony wasn't happy with the pick at Porzingis.
That's a rumor he vehemently denied. They're both perimeter-oriented forwards, and I could see why Melo might prefer a guard or perhaps a more traditional pivot man. The Knicks, though, looking for the upside, and Porzingis has that in spades.
Now Rose, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Lock at 6. Anthony kicks to Lee. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on
No
the
way.
He really does a very good job of extending out to the shooter, but always under control.
Outside Rose. He kicks it to Carmelo. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Butler. At the top of the key, Mirotic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. And now a 5-point Bulls lead. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guy.
We've had our chances on offense, but we need to start capitalizing on them. If we want to beat these guys, we have to stay disciplined and get good looks at the rim. Keep it simple. Run the pick and roll. We've had success with that, so there's no point in fixing what isn't broken. Hey, our run starts right here.
Let's do it.
Right here.
Let's go, Knicks.
Sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen in on Jeff Hornacek's huddle with his players. He does not think they're giving him everything. He said they've been faster to us all night. Loose balls, rebounds, everything. You gotta wake up. It's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We've gotta seize this game. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Free throw drops for Rose. And Rose drops them both.
Mirotic shot some
And here's
crazy
Rondo.
threes, man.
Lopez outside. Dishes it to Butler. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Now here's Rose. And
Oh!
it's sent back by Lopez.
You know, it's blocks
Lopez
like
is
that
wildin'.
which make Lopez such a factor in the paint.
Get that shit out of here.
That one off Porzingis. The Knicks making a switch here. Jennings is checked in. Butler at the elbow. Kicks to Gibson. Back to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Nice D from Porzingis.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Down low.
And
he
one.
draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Taj Gibson picks one up.
Boy, the feed inside has got to be perfectly placed. It nets him 2 points. That's nicely done.
That's good from Anthony. Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them.
And
Here
they
on
threw the
floor.
ball away.
Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
Sometimes
Wait,
even
though,
the
the Browns
simplest
on the
things
team
are
or something.
ruined, but they've got to be frustrated with that turnover.
Here is Jennings.
Wait, though, he's back in Miami.
He feeds it to Lee. Outside, Porzingis to the inside to take the lead. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
You know, that's part of any great scorer's arsenal, the ability to create contact and get to the line.
At the line for 2,
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Both shots good from the stripe. The Bulls shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Rondo dishes to Lopez. Gibson setting the pick for Rondo. Back to Lopez.
Good pass.
Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got his 7th assist in the game. Jennings with the ball. Lee outside. Pass to Anthony. Porzingis with a screen on Butler. Anthony's shot is off.
He hasn't gotten many to go this quarter, but he's still trying to find that consistency.
And there it is for him. And that's now 9 points for Jimmy Butler.
You know, this guy's always steady. You appreciate how consistent he is offensively every trip down.
Jennings kicks to Lee. Gibson against Porzingis. Throws it down as the official calls the foul.
Foul out. Let's go. Get out of here, fucking mascot killer.
So he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And the Bulls making a change here. Mirotic is checked in.
You know, Kristaps Porzingis is an impressive
Dude, read
athlete
comic
with
books and
perimeter
beautiful
skills,
mascots.
and at 7'2". I know his build has been slender, and that's a bit of a concern, but he's staying in the weight room trying to fill that frame out.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Now here's Anthony. Screened by Porzingis, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And you heard some in the Knicks front office say that Porzingis might actually be too tall in the NBA game. Not often, Doris, you hear that.
No, for sure. I mean, there were some who wondered if his core strength might never enable him to
Get out of here.
position inside.
Get out of here. No one found out.
Come on. I think that was classic reverse psychology, setting out the challenge
Yeah,
and
dunked
making
on.
KP
Get out the
work to
game.
prove him wrong.
Valentine's checked in for Taj Gibson.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line
Melo
really since we
going
came
in.
out of the half.
Chicago trailing here. Outside Rondo.
Terry Kidd playing center. Freak.
Mirotic the screen. Wade outside. Now the feed to Valentine.
Oh.
Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by New York. Noah's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Anthony kicks to Jennings. Noah in the post. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And he makes the first. Chicago making a switch here.
Let's go.
Alicia's checked in. Noah hits them both.
And he's had his troubles at the line tonight. Unfortunately, that's nothing new. Just glad he was able to convert right there.
Now here's Rondo.
What a game.
They set the pick. Steps back and shoots. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Jimmy Butler.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Jennings kicks to Anthony. Outside, Porzingis. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Well,
go,
one thing
baby.
we know, Porzingis is fearless. He had no hesitation on what was a huge basket for them.
Outside, Butler. Drops in the layup for 2.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the
trying to
stretch
drop
of a tight
him,
game.
No, frankly, you shouldn't get them. He is not the player that you want to let beat you. That could be a costly mistake for this team.
And out of bounds.
Yo,
Chicago gains
He
possession.
pushed me out of bounds, ref.
Wow, what a
Come
time
on.
for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
Portis is checked in for the Bulls. Outside, Butler. There's the dish to Rondo. There's a screen. And And there's the pass to Valentine. That one goes. Count it. Now just a 1-point Knicks lead.
Now is not the time to be giving him that kind of shot.
Certainly not. This is when you want to see tight, aggressive defense. Everybody on point down the stretch in a close game.
Now here's Anthony.
And one.
Foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No, just Carmelo in full attack mode, puts it on the deck, creates the contact. Nice.
MVP. Just like in real life.
First, that will put them up by 2. Mirotic is checked in for Bobby Portis. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And really just a great rhythm at the line. Whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance. They don't get any bigger than that basket.
No, they don't. Showing some big-time heart on that shot.
Here is Jennings. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Kicks it out to Jennings. His 3-pointers off the mark. So it's Chicago now. Pass to Rondo. He dishes it to Mirotic. Stolen by Noah. Porzingis kicks to Anthony. Pass to Jennings. Anthony against Butler. That's
Oh, no! Get him! Get him!
fast break. Here comes Chicago.
Get him!
With the ball.
No! Yes! He sold it!
Dunk.
He sold it!
Stop the clock, so there's a foul.
He sold it! Roto, like, what the bottom?
Those last seconds
I would have
away.
cursed him, man, I guess.
And he cannot get the first
Damn.
one to drop. Tough one to
Jennings,
miss.
come on, baby. Oh, my gosh. Jennings.
And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
This is real.
Hey, if we let up on D even a little,
This
it's
game
enough to
definitely
put
going on
that
YouTube.
back
I'm scared, son.
Up. 11 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
What's gonna do, baby? Come on.
Outside Butler.
Walk on. Bomba clock.
Oh, he can't make that shot. Force overtime. So a close game sees New York
go.
take this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to.
Bill, like, yo, I'm glad I signed with Chicago when I had a chance.
And there are so many times when you see these
They
tight
traded me.
games won at home, that advantage of having
Good
that
game.
crowd behind you.
This is NBA
oftentimes is the ultimate
2K17.
X factor.
Chicago Bulls
It's
at the
time now to
New
go
York
courtside as we
Knicks.
send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline.
Melo.
David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin.
Until
Carmelo,
next
back
time,
in the
y'all.
York Game all night. How did you guys get control and pull out the win?
We willed our way to this win. It wasn't easy. We knew it was going to be a battle. But they came back, made some runs. We stuck with it, and we won the game tonight.
Carmelo, thanks very much for your time. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.